Wow. Whoa. Hello, welcome to this video. My name's Dan, aka Lucen. I'm a music producer and songwriter, and today I'm going to be reacting to Life Support by Madison Beer. So let's go. Right, it's the beginning of July. Happy July! And as I do at the beginning of every month, I get you guys to vote for my first reaction of the month as a new discovery for me, an artist that I haven't discovered on my channel. We've done various people. Last month I discovered Aurora. Amazing. And Melly Martinez the month before. Amazing. So yeah, I've had some great discoveries thanks to you guys, and this month you voted for Madison Beer. Though of course a lot of people are very strongly in favour of Titanic Rising by Wade's Blood, but we'll do that next time maybe, if more people vote. I know absolutely nothing about Madison Beer at all. Like, I haven't even heard her on the radio, just from you guys really. That's the only place I've heard about this person. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to, dig into someone brand new. But yeah, before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And like this video if you like it. I do videos every single Friday. I also put my own music out too, so keep an eye out for that as well. Cool. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so first off we've got it's called The Beginning, so I'm guessing it's more like an intro. Ooh. Okay. She's got a nice voice. Oh, she's really setting it up. Oh, hello. I love this. This is like the beginning of like an opera or... Ooh. Really playing with us. Hi. I really love something that has like a cool intro like that. Just to say, it really sets up like the vibe of the album, doesn't it? It really kind of, it's like an intro. It's like a glimpse into the world. That was something I really loved about Lady Gaga's Chromatica, because it was like having all of these like string arrangements like partway through the album. It kind of like almost turned it into like an opera, like a movie. It really kind of gave it sense of like story and cinema. So yeah, cool. Very much doing that with this. Very reverby, very beautiful. Ah, dramatic. Love it. Cool. Let's go on to number 2. This is Good in Goodbye. Okay. Just give me Rina Sawayama vibes. Got a cool sound. Clever. Okay, cool. That's clever. Not even trying to find the good in goodbye. She's over them. She's over him. She's done. Moving on. Oh. Toxic relationship, innit? Yeah, really clever wordplay. People have done this spelling kind of song thing before, but this is like another level. Whoa! Production is really cool. It's kind of slamming, isn't it? Cool. Giving me like Ariana vibes, giving me Rina Sawayama vibes, giving me what? I think it was a harmonic minor. Giving it a bit of this kind of almost like Latin flavor. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, cool song. And I really like how like the drums and stuff are really kind of the production of it's really kind of compressed and really like slamming, kind of metal inspired. It's kind of this like new version of like pop metal thing that's going on, going through a lot of like drums and stuff at the moment. It's cool. Well written, quirky. Yes, tick, tick, tick. I'm liking it so far. Ooh. It's quite self-explanatory. Nicely written pop song in the way that it's like, I don't even need to find the good and goodbye because it's like over. My favourite lyric has to be like, I would take a bullet for you, and then I found out that you were the one who had the gun. It's like very good, isn't it? Because it describes quite succinctly like, this is this toxic relationship. I was prepared to go that far for you, and you were the one who was actually the problem in this relationship. Okay, let's go on to song number 3. This is Default, or Default. How do I say it? Default. Oh, underwater. Oh, okay. I like her voice. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. The production is well cool. Wow. Huh, okay. Oof. I'll be the end of me. Some sort of self-destructive. Oof. Love it. The death of me, Oh, I love when something ends like that. It's so cool, isn't it? It's like, yeah, love that. Cool. This will be the death of me. Like, what's she done? It seems as if she's done something wrong. She's done something bad, and she's kind of saying, "Are you ashamed of me?" Singing to. It sounds like maybe she's singing to her parents or something, you know, and kind of admitting that this could be the death of me. What's she done? I guess we're gonna find out. Given that the opening is called The Beginning and that it is like a setup, I'm guessing that this will be like a story going from beginning to end. So let's try and follow that, shall we? But yeah, really cool. Love the production on it. Love that it's like has lots of like surprising moments in the production. I love that. Yeah, let's go to song number 4. This is Follow the White Rabbit. Okay, I like this guitar. Really like flappy strings. Oh, okay. Oof. You're the one I wanted. Ooh. Very cool. Wow. It's very distorted and in your face and up and down, isn't it? Yeah. Oof. Follow the white rabbit to see the truth. Huh. The damage that I wanted. Again, sounds very self-destructive, doesn't it? Oh. Devil in the dress, I'm gonna love you like I do. It's so clever, isn't it? It's really playing with your expectations. It's kind of like maybe admitting to herself this kind of self-destructive streak she has in her love life. Ah, very cool. I love how they're playing with the distortion in this song. Cool. Yeah. Wow. I'm not sure what that song was, what the story was about. It kind of seemed to be to do with like some sort of self-destructive behavior. She was talking about like following the white rabbit. Like maybe that's to do with following her darkest impulses. Maybe it's that she kind of can't help but follow those impulses. Very dark. Like I love the production on it. I really love how it plays with the distortion. Like distortion is that effect that you have on guitars that basically makes it sound kind of like gives it that kind of like overdriven kind of vibe. There was like a build up to the point where it takes everything away apart from the distortion going, which is so like cool, textural, you know? Yeah, and it gives it this kind of like almost like metal kind of vibe. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 5. This is Effortlessly. That's like a harp, isn't it? I told you not to feel. Huh. Oh, okay. Ooh. Shit. Oof. Oh, I like this. She's very much playing with her expectations at every single stage. Right, so maybe it's about taking antidepressants. Oh, to try and kind of get over your depression, but not quite managing to. What mode is this in? I think it's Dorian. I love this. Oof. I love it. Oof. It's highly produced, isn't it? But with great effect. Yeah, wow. Doesn't sound effortless, does it? You know, it sounds hard. It sounds very melodically and beautifully kind of produced and performed, you know, kind of breathes, you know. Love that. Really lovely song. And again, like, using production in a really kind of like smart way that really kind of sets you up and then really surprises you. I love its use of the Dorian mode as well. Effortlessly. Yeah, sorry, just working out Dorian mode. Yeah, it really gives that kind of sense of like lyrical kind of beauty, that kind of mysterious kind of feeling. By raising that 6th note, it doesn't go where you expect, but it's brighter, you know? So there's kind of a little bit of hope in that, but I don't know, yeah. Maybe she's thinking that with the pills, she can find a little bit of hope, and maybe she can, like, things can be a bit more effortless so that she can kind of start to build on it and move on, you know? Yeah. Let me know what you think. As always, these songs are always up for interpretation, so I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. I always get into the comments because I love a good discussion about music. So yeah. Okay, let's go on to song number 6. This is Stay Numb and Carry On.
Stay numb and carry on.
Yeah. Just ignore the feelings. I can't be dealing with all these negative feelings. Let's just move on. Cool. I love the drums. This is giving me Melanie Martinez vibes, just saying. Whoa! Oh god, such cool sounds. I love that lyric. That use of that lyric is quite clever. I never loved you. Let's move on from this. I don't want to hate you anymore because I don't want to hold on to that. Huh. The drums are crunchy. That's the word. Nice. It's very musical, this stuff. Aw, yeah. The idea that, like, she needs to, like, numb down those feelings that she has towards this person, because actually when she looks back at it, it wasn't actually love. If you thought it was love, that's not what it was. Like, now I need to just, like, numb down the feelings just so I can move on and stop obsessing over this relationship that didn't work out. Like, I'm too young to hate you, you know? I'm too young to hold on to that grudge. I'm too young to hold on to a grudge, you know. I need to move on. Okay, so I'm adding that one to my playlist. If you haven't seen one of my videos before, I have an ongoing Spotify playlist, which is called Lucen's Current Vibes, which is basically everything that I'm listening to at the moment that's inspiring me, everything that I'm loving, old stuff, like brand new stuff, and I add like my favorite ones from the reactions to that playlist. So if you want to check out what I'm listening to, I'll leave the link to that in the description. My arm is aching. I had my jab today. That's my NHS got your jab sticker. And my arm is starting to ache. Gotta work tomorrow. Right, let's go on to song number 7. This is Blue. Do, do, do. Oh, okay. I love the use of colour. Ooh, this one's giving me Lana Del Rey vibes. Innit? Ooh, okay. I know when to run. She still talk about the breakup, I think, and how it was so messed up. She's using a lot of modal stuff, and I love it. Bit of jazz theory up in here. Up in here. Love is blue behind the black mascara. I love that imagery. And the black and blue. Very cool. She's a really good lyricist. Oh, okay, I didn't hear that first time. I know when to run when my makeup does because of the tears. That's clever. I like that little interplay between the two different meanings of the word run, you know. Again, amazing drums. These have all got like the sickest drums. Ooh, there's something funky going on musically here, and I like it. There. I love how like it becomes so dry so quickly. Really cool. Oof. Oh. Very cool. Yeah. I know when to run when my makeup does. Yeah, that's cool. That's a really cool little line. Again, yeah, like reflecting on the relationship again and kind of saying, you know, it was broken. And actually, I'm kind of happy that I got out there when I did, because behind the red stained lips, I was blue and you were green with envy. Oh, very cool. Love that. Very much. And then like ending like the sunset, it's beautiful until it ends, and roses, they're beautiful until they die, you know. Wah! It's really painting this really rich imagery at the same time as kind of like showing us the kind of passions of their relationship, how it might have been beautiful, but it was destined to end because behind it all, behind the facade, behind all the bright, beautiful colours, there was darkness, you know. Can we just... I really like that. That's really cool. She's fab. Yeah. Oh, halfway through and I'm really, really enjoying. Yes. Okay, let's go on to the next song. This is number 8. This is Interlude.
You've been acting so crazy. Still your baby. Damn fool.
It's like using like jazz chords but in the set like a vocoder. That's really cool.
I don't got time for this. I won't cry you another ocean.
Yeah. Sounds like she's moving on.
Just be someone to you.
Yeah, I don't want to be just someone to you. I need to find myself outside of you. I love this. I just love the jazziness of it, but with vocoders. I love it. Oh, and then a harp. Sounds like she's using this interlude to maybe draw a line in the middle of the album and say, I'm now going to find myself. Because it seems like the first like section of the album was almost like, it still felt like she was almost defining herself in relation to the guy. Like getting rid of this guy and who she is now. And do you know what I mean? It seems like there she's like, I can't continue to define myself by you and my relationship to you. I need to learn how to define myself on my own. I want to be someone, not just someone to you. I don't want to change myself to make myself this certain kind of person to make you happy. I need to do it for me. I need to make myself someone on my own. And I'm hoping that that's kind of where she's going to go with the rest of the album. It's making something of herself for herself. Let's go on to song number 9. This is Homesick. Oh. 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 She's very musical. I love it. And the vocal production is kind of bonkers too. Ooh, acoustic guitar. Yeah. Yeah. Where does she feel home? Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Wow. I love it. It's almost like she's found her place in space. Yeah, she feels disconnected from those she's around, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone thought I was doing it wrong, but they're all gonna see one day that I'm doing it right, and this is where I'm meant to be. I love it. I love the production. I know I say that in every single song. Unique use of acoustic guitar. You know, it's very ambient, very dreamlike. Ooh. I wonder where is home to her. Maybe it's not a literal place. I love this.
Inside a modified temporal field until a plant life.
Oh my god, it's Rick and Morty.
To the wonders of a engine and charge my phone and stuff. Rick.
Oh, I love that. Rick, take us home now. I love Rick and Morty. That's such a funny reference to put at the end of that. Like this kind of metaphor of her feeling more at home in space than she does on this planet. Then to put a Rick and Morty thing at the end. Yeah, really clever. That's kind of the cool thing about Rick and Morty is that it's so stupid, but at the same time so insightful and like deep, really existential stuff. And that kind of ties into how the song feels in a way, because she seems like she's kind of got this metaphor for finding a place where she feels at home. And that is like in space, you know, away from all the other people, you know, in her own world. Oh my god, that's so cool. So surprising, so random. Cool, let's go on to song number 10. This is Selfish. Ooh, strings. Oh, love that. Very Disney. Yeah. Ah, oh, so cool. Yeah. She doesn't want to fix this person. She can't fix this person. But you never really appreciated my love because you were too selfish. Yeah. Oh, love it. This back half of the album has much more almost ballad-esque melodies and stuff. Yeah. You trying to run from me all your problems. And now she kind of can look back at it and have a bit of perspective. Wow. Kind of, yeah, interesting use of like the strings, very classical strings. Very Disney strings. Ooh.
I'm not responsible
Yeah.
for self-made obstacles.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not responsible for your self-made obstacles. So good. Yeah. Why did I look the other way? Oof. Vocals. I love that sigh at the end. Just tells you everything you need to hear, doesn't it? You know? Love that. I always knew that you were too damn selfish. So why did I look the other way? It's because I wanted you to change. Oh, I love that. I love it. Yeah. Brilliantly written, you know. Really gets right to the heart of how that feels. You know, trying to fix somebody who can't be fixed. You know, you try and love them, but they just suck that all the energy out and never give anything back. Yeah. And then she just got to a point where she was just like, you know what? I can't fix you. What is it? I'm not responsible for your self-made obstacles. Can we just, oh, such a good lyric. Love that. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Love that. Another one going on my vibes playlist. Let's go on to song number 11. This is Sour Times, feat. Olivia Rodrigo. I'm kidding. Severe tremolo going on.
We're so bad for each other,
Yeah.
and I don't wanna lead you on. I know it's something that made you think I'd want to spend the night with you.
Yeah.
Take it on.
What? Cool. Got to wake me up. Yeah. Very cool. Maybe this is like her dating after the last person.
Thinking my heart's in the equation. It's a
Yeah. Hook up.
and it just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, dating and it not really fitting and kind of thinking, you know, I'm not going to go home with you. I don't want to lead you on. We want to be polite, you know. Cool. Maybe let's talk about dating in general and how hard dating is in 2021, you know. This music is really unique, you know. It's really surprising me. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Again, yeah, really good song actually. These sour times. She's definitely moved on from the last person, isn't she? So now she's dating again and she's like, I don't know what happened here and why you think that we should go home together. I'm not trying to lead you on. I'm trying to be perfectly clear that this is not working. And I think, yeah, it seems to be summing up to me like what it's like to date, you know, 2021. Meeting somebody online, you cannot get a sense of who they are. Like, you see a picture of them and you think, oh, they're attractive. And then you see them, how they walk and their body language, and it completely turns you off. Do you know what I mean? So it's really difficult to actually figure that kind of stuff out. And you can end up on dates where it's like, as much as I like to give people a chance, there's not always a good match. Relatable content. Cool. Nicely written song. And again, amazing production. I love how like the repeat of the hook used that like the tremolo effect that she uses on the kind of shimmer that was on the pad at the beginning. She used that effect on the voice, which I thought was quite a cool little way to tie it all together. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 12. This is Boy Shit. Whoa. Sounds like Rocky Horror or something. Oh my god. Very clever. Yeah. Like this, yeah. Oh, cool. This is so well produced, this album. I love it. Really cool. Yeah, I'm moving on to try and actually act your age. I swear like half the time I don't even speak boy shit. Love the filtery stuff. Yeah. I love how these songs are made. They're so cool. There's so much energy to them, you know? So much energy. I think it must be like something to do with how dry it is, because it's like there's a real kind of push and pull, really like well balanced elements that kind of make it seem so like in your face and really like story wise kind of self-explanatory. Like I don't speak Boy, oh, I guess it's kind of like bullshit, isn't it? I get it. Okay, let's go on to the next song. This is song number 13. This is Baby. Harps back.
Too good to be in. Touch me like you do.
Yeah, she's lonely.
On your lips, yeah.
This is very Ariana Grande vibes, isn't it? I feel like she has a lot of different influences. So each song sounds a bit different, you know?
If you wanna be my babe, why you close your arm? I'm a handful, but that's what hands are for.
I'm guessing this is like finding like sexual attraction in someone new, I guess, you know? She's like, I know that I kind of be like emotional, I know it can be kind of, you know, quite, you know, attached, but like I can really like give you something special, you know? Yeah. It's definitely about the sex and sexiness.
If you wanna be my baby, no, I'm gonna drive you.
Oh, cool. Gonna drive you mad with a car. It's kind of 90s inspired, isn't it? Or maybe like noughties, 90s noughties, R&B, Britney, those kind of vibes, you know?
Coming back from more.
Yeah, I guess the story of that one's fairly self-explanatory. Like, here all alone in my bed, and I'm, you know, having a lovely time by myself. But to be honest, it would be a lot better if you were here. Kind of exploring like how this other person might find her a bit clingy, might find her a bit crazy, but on the other side of it, you know, she's the best you're ever gonna have. You know, she's wild and exciting and different. You know, yeah, not my favorite on the album. Okay, let's go on to the next song. This is 14. This is Stained Glass. Ooh. Ooh. I'm counting the minutes that I've got left.
Words that I haven't said.
Huh, okay.
You should be a little more
Ooh.
gentle. From
Dramatic. Yeah. This has got a darkness to it, isn't it?
the skin is made of glass.
Huh.
Water is stained.
Oh, okay.
Notice can't look inside my pain.
Ah, that's clever imagery.
Far away.
Ooh, key change. Ah,
I
clever.
just break.
Wow. Ah, so cool. I love the imagery that like she's kind of made of glass, but it's stained, so you can kind of see through and see what's going on, but you're looking through the damage, you're looking through the cracks.
And if you throw
Yeah.
us away.
That's so cool. So cool. Love that. I might break. This is really cool.
And if you throw another
Yeah.
I
Reverse
just might break.
glass shattering there. Very cool. I love like a song that really uses that text painting. The metaphor works on so many levels. Like my skin looks like it's made of glass, but apparently it's stained because you can't quite see through it and you can't see into my pain. You can't quite understand me. And if you're going to try and damage me, if you're going to throw a stone and potentially break me, then I'd stand far away because I might break, I might shatter. And then so to have that extended metaphor of glass and then to tie that into the production with like the shattering glass sounds and using reverse shattering glass sounds and things is like really cool. I love all that kind of element of kind of storytelling within music production as well as lyrics. Yeah. Love that. Cool. Well done. Very surprising. She's really cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff on here. Thanks for recommending. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 15. This is Emotional Bruises. Oh, scribbling. Ooh. Writing the letter, yeah. Oh, more text painting. Love it. God, it sounds like binaural recording, doesn't it? The life support. Oh, okay. So she's given this person another chance. Wow. For the first time, let this be the last. Musically, it's so interesting. I don't think she's stuck to a typical major key throughout the entire thing, you know. The life support metaphors hit strong. Yeah, cutting off the life support, you know. We're getting over the relationship. We're gonna actually move on this time. It's all this imagery of like collapsing into your arms and the life support bruises. Cool. Whoa. Yeah. I'm not taking you back anymore. I love all the interplay of the words, like, this is the 4th time I'm taking you back, the first time it's gonna be the last, like stuff like that. Really clever interplay of lyrics there, really fun. And then there's also like all of that stuff about the life support, which obviously really links into what the album is about as a whole. And then she uses all those other lyrics that really tie into her, you know, collapsing, bleeding, broken, stuff like that, that really tie into that kind of story as well. Yeah, really clever songwriting. I love that. Like, lyrically, I really like that. Yeah, again, some really fun music production stuff that just kind of like, really kind of inspiring stuff. Actually, like, you know what I was saying about the text painting, like having like the writing the letter and the scribbling and stuff. Like, I've used like stuff like that in my own music before. I put the demo up on my channel if you want to check it out. But I've been working on the final version of that song. And like, it's called Criminal, and I used like different sounds from a car chase in the background of the song, and I really like had so much fun doing that. And I think it's really cool because you can kind of like weave this story into the background like of the song that kind of adds to the lyric, but it's like another layer for people to kind of discover when they really listen. And she does it on every song. Yeah, love it. Right, let's go on to the penultimate song. This is song number 16. This is Everything Happens for a Reason. So hopefully she's gonna, after letting go of the guy, she's gonna find a bit of happiness and a bit of centre. Oh, nature. Huh? Is that lap steel? We're going for a country song. Okay. I used to believe that. Yeah. Okay. She still can't quite come to terms with why this person's treating her so badly. Ooh. Yeah. I'm never getting over you. Oh. I thought she had got over him. Whoa. Even in like a slow kind of country song, she's still like... She loves a vocoder, doesn't she? Just call her Daft Punk. There's something to be said for like being able to move on even though you can't quite kind of get over it in a way. Yeah, relatable thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping that she had got over him. But yeah, she said it's like she can't find a reason for why this person was so bad to her. But I do think everything happens for a reason. I think that after this, having gone through such a negative relationship, she'll know in future relationships what to look out for. You know, there's something to be learned from the situation, you know. I'm sad that she hasn't quite managed to move on, but I think that's sometimes like quite realistic. I think a lot of people want to like tie up these kind of love stories in a neat little bow and be like, I'm over you, ta-da, and like have that as a positive ending on the album. But that's not always realistic. And actually, like, sometimes it can take a really long time to actually really get over somebody, despite what happens, you know? So maybe that's what she's kind of keying into there. So yeah, I quite like the realism there, you know? So before we go on to the last song, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Doopy doopy doo. Doop doo. Let's go on to the last song. This is kind of an ending song. It's quite short. It's called Channel Surfing / The End. It's literally channel surfing. There's gonna be a lot of hidden details in here, aren't there? Huh. Sounds like she's put like a random thing through a vocoder, you know? And she's turning it into a song at the end. Interesting. Cool, I love the kind of channel changing stuff. It's quite literal channel surfing. Wow.
Thank you so much.
What a weird ending. Wow, okay. Yeah, sure. I like it though. Thank you so much for listening to my album. Yeah, fun. But again, like I really love that kind of literal production. For me, it's like, I don't know, I find it really imaginative and I find it really engaging and surprising. And I think that's kind of the thing. The style about her music is that she always keeps you guessing. Every single song, I didn't know when the drop was going to be, and I didn't know, was it going to be a fake drop? Was it going to be a real drop? Was it going to, go into a totally different realm of the sound? Do you know what I mean? Like every single song was kind of nuts in a good way for me. Like, definitely. It's very experimental, and I think that maybe that level of experimenting kind of does mean that it does lose a sense of its kind of core storytelling. In terms of like the story of the album, it does set itself up to be like almost like a concept album, from start to finish, but then after the interlude, it doesn't necessarily seem to kind of move on lyrically and tonally. It still kind of shifts about all over the place. So it's a little bit messy, but like I love it for that in a way, because actually this is a young artist with, I think it's her first album, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, who has come out of the gates really like swinging and doing something really unique and really exciting in terms of like lyrical stuff, but also like, yeah, the production is nuts. And also musically, like really cool musical stuff, borrowing from jazz, borrowing from classical music, borrowing from the blues. It's all kind of stuff you don't really hear enough of in pop music, and it's really exciting to hear it. I'm looking forward to seeing what she does in the future and how she develops as an artist. Of course, let me know what you think of the album. I'll be really interested to see like what you think of it, whether you think it's a bit too nuts or whether you really appreciate its imagination. Yeah, so I mean, especially the Rick and Morty reference was a bit random. So make sure to leave a comment below. If you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. I do videos every single Friday, so make sure to come back next Friday for my next reaction. Okay, before we finish, let's go on to the song of the week. This week, I'm going to go with my favourite bands, experimental bands. So my song of the week this week is Somebody Else by the 1975. From the second album, I Like It When You Sleep, For You Are So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It. Crazy title, crazy album. It's a real journey, but this particular song, Somebody Else, is just such a real moment of emotional intimacy, and Matty, the lead singer, really bearing all about like just not being able to imagine somebody who he was in love with being in love with somebody else, but knowing that he needs to move on and that he needs to think about her with somebody else, but it being incredibly hard. And all the production on that album is so cool and so different. So I'll add that song to my Song of the Week playlist, and I'll leave the link to that playlist in the description for you to check it out. Thank you so much for tuning in to the end. I've been Dan. I'll see you next Friday for another reaction. Cool. Cheers. Bye.